Owning an exotic animal has become a fashion for many people. This multi-billion-dollar industry has attracted many to buy, sell, and trade wild animals. Wild and/or exotic animals include a variety of species, but I mainly focus on tigers, lions, monkeys, whales, and snakes. The majority of animals or the main animals that people keep in their home as pets. States have their own rules and regulations on the matter. Um, each state falls into one of four categories. The first category being um, bans most dangerous captive wildlife as pets. The second being bans some species of dangerous captive wildlife but allows others. The third does not ban dangerous captive wildlife but requires a permit for certain species. And the fourth does not regulate or restrict dangerous captive wildlife at all. So all states fall into one of the four categories um, with their laws that pertain to owning a wild animal. These animals can be captured from their natural habitats or they are bred into captivity. Um, Oftentimes, poachers will kill the mother and take the child and take the child captive and then sell it to a dealer or a private owner. The younger animals are most desirable because they earn the dealers the most profit. This causes a great deal of stress on the animals. Some animals even die during the transportation process before they reach their private owner. Keeping a wild animal as a pet uh, has a great effect on the animals. For example, big cats such as lions and tigers, they walk for miles every day in their natural habitats, which they cannot do in a cage or someone's backyard. Also, orca whales, they swim for hundreds of miles a day, which they cannot do in a tank at SeaWorld or an aquarium or a zoo. Holding an orca whale in a tank is the equivalent of putting a human in a bathtub. Since they are used to swimming hundreds of miles each day, that is what it's like for them. If you can imagine staying in your bathtub for the rest of your life or whatnot. Also, owning a wild animal as a pet can have an effect on the owners. There has been many reported attacks of lions or tigers who have mauled people. Monkeys have bitten and torn body parts off people, and people have asphyxiated from snake bites. Um, so that can be very dangerous. There's been reported instances of whales um, at SeaWorld who have killed their trainers or have injured their trainers because exotic and or wild animals can be very unpredictable at times. So there's been many reported stories on the incidences of wild animal attacks. Also, animals are used to a special diet in their natural habitats that humans cannot provide for them or do not provide for them. Also, some animals hold diseases. For example, some reptiles hold salmonella in their feces, and some monkeys carry the herpes B virus, so that can be very dangerous for the owners as well. Um, Wild animals such as lions, monkeys, snakes, and whales are taken from their natural habitats every day and sold in the exotic animal trade. There are approximately 5,000 to 7,000 tigers kept as pets, which is more than there are in the wild. That fact is very shocking to me. The fact that there are more tigers being held as someone's pet than there are in the wild. This is a multi-billion-dollar industry that comes with many dangers and tragedies for both the animals and the owners. Wild animals have been without influence of humans for many years, which has helped them adapt to live and survive in their own complex environments, which is why there's a lot of conflict between the animal and the owner. That's why it can be very dangerous owning a wild animal. But then there are many people who um, love their animals, never have a problem, lived with tigers or monkeys for years, and either the owner passes away or the animal passes away of natural causes or from whatever, and there never ends up being a problem. But then again, there are some problems with owning an exotic animal.